Hello again folks, and welcome back to some more Solomon Grundy matches from myself. Now these are those Batman matches that I thought were really good. He's definitely the best opponent I've had completely so far, and I played the demo version of Injustice, but I never touched Batman at all, so really it's kind of new to me. I don't know much about him. I know the basics. I know his trait is a pretty good combo extender. His grapple hook can hit you when you're jumping very easily, even though it's horizontal. But apart from that, I don't know much else about him, so I'm still kind of learning it as I go. I'm going to split these videos up into two separate videos because it's over half an hour long, and I normally like to range to about 15 minutes. So I think he was trying to wait for me to use that bike. Am I going to be able to combo off this? Yes. Okay, good. Normally you can, I just didn't know if I'd mess up. I do mess up occasionally. Okay, so I've got my full trait. I may have had that already. Oh, I anticipated a jump. I was a bit slow there. And he's using his trait to chip me down, so I tried to avoid it, but they do seem to track you a little bit. And that's a pretty good anti-air. Oh, okay, so that's a really long... Is that a tyre shrinking in the background there? Okay, fine, whatever. But that's a long interactable, so... I saw that coming easily, and I was worried about how he was going to use that car. He's obviously a gadget character, Superman. I don't know what that means in terms of how he uses interactables. Oh, so he explodes the car, but the car stays intact, so it's a multiple use thing for Batman. Now, I didn't waste all my meter here because as Solomon Grundy, I like to keep some meter. So I got a clash, and that's fine. Okay, and I should be able to punish that. No, a bit too short. Dashing is really good at dashing, so you basically need to get your uses of your dashes. I'm going for the damage one this time. That's the health one, but it does more damage, is what I mean by that. Oh, okay. Now I remember thinking that I'm pretty sure I blocked there, but it was a bit slow, and that looked like an overhead. So there's something new. That move seemed to be an overhead. And something I did notice earlier is that when he had his trait bats around him, I did a swamp hand and I hit him, and then his bats disappeared. So that is something very interesting to note, is that if he uses his trait, you can get rid of them if you hit him. And that's sort of similar to Solomon Grundy's Grave Rot. If you use your Grave Rot and they hit you, you lose it for some reason. I didn't think you would, but it seemed like I could have punished that so much better. Well, better than nothing is anything. Okay. This guy does no combos, you'll see. Yeah, I think you may have seen it in the last round, but he definitely gets a bit more confident with his combos and his aggression. He's still very timid in the first match, but in future matches he gets a bit more aggressive. Ooh, we traded on the anti-air there. Tried to combo after it, doesn't seem like I can. Okay, here we go. Good combo there. Missed the last little bit, but not a big deal. Oh, what? That move also seems very good at anti-airing me by the looks of things. It's only a single time that's actually been used. That was definitely the wrong choice for me. I thought that went full screen. I think it does if you hold it a lot longer, but I should have just gone for main damage, really. Because I could probably do more damage, to be honest. Okay, I've got my trait, which is good. Okay, what am I going to do? Oh, I expected a jump. He does seem to backdash an awful lot, and so I am taking note of that, but it's quite difficult to follow up, really. Oh, okay, using it as pressure. I should be able to get this. I went for the overhead because I was really far away, and it looked like he'd start moving, so I went for the overhead. Ah, that should be a punish. And he was miles away. Oh, wagered. He wagered me, so I'm deciding on what to do. He's got loads of meters, so I might just use 1 meter, I think. I used 2 meter just to get it down a bit. It probably wasn't necessary since he didn't have much health lost anyway. Oh, there's a good damage combo from him. Now, he's trying to parry there. I am not aware of much what the parry does in the game so far. I have learnt since, because I went into training mode and had a little look. But during these matches, as far as I'm aware, I just seem to be getting lucky with this parry at the moment. Throughout the matches, I do start to understand a little bit about it, and I'll come on to that when the point is made. Okay, so I don't know what to do here with my less amount of health. Oh, I tried to anti-air and I traded again. His crouching 2, I don't know, I don't seem to be anti-airing people with it very easily. I should probably stick to whatever that move is called where I just anti-air them with the grab. Oh, okay. Oh, I obviously didn't mean to do a grave rot there, which is what I happened to do. I don't think any of us are using that helicopter interactable. And I noticed there he's actually parried my trait move, so that is possible. You can parry the first hit of a trait. So be careful of that if you're playing Solomon Grundy. So that's an excellent use of his bats. He basically used it as an offensive mix-up opportunity. He'll do that a lot. And he's actually using high and lows now. That was a low attack, which I wasn't aware of. And I tried to grab him. He added armor onto it. It screwed me over big time. It's just going straight back in. Now, his bread and butter combo seems to include a free wall bounce, which not every character can do. Oh, that was pretty good, going through that. I think I'm just wasting meter and trying to be aggressive because I've got a lot of health to get back in order to win this, and I don't see it happening, to be honest. Try and stay in the game. I don't give up, but I'm not going to waste any meter because you can't die from it, and I'm not going to get any health back, and that's it. Okay, I thought I'd save my meter because Solomon Grundy is a very meter heavy character. He does a lot more damage if you have 1 or 2 meters. You can go into your EX Swamp Hands. That's obviously your main bread and butter, but if you've got an extra meter, you can do a lot more damage by doing an EX Grave Rot, or a metered Grave Rot. I always call it EX, I probably always will. It's just a bit easier for me, but you know what I mean. Getting into my trait again, this is the first time so far. Expecting him to try and get out, so throw some out immediately. And trying for some high-low mix-up. He blocked high, which is very surprising. And, okay, he's gone back into his combos. And I'm finding it hard to actually get through. And that seemed to have 3 armoured. I always thought it had 4. Because I hit 1 per bat, and then I got knocked out. And that's an excellent example there of what I was saying earlier, where Batman has a wall bounce inside his bread and butter combo. The same as Harley Quinn. So he's going to get a lot of stage transitions because, you know, anytime he's in the corner, he'll get me with a stage transition, whereas I won't get many of them. Okay, parried again. I really don't know how to deal with that parry so far. But there are ways you can deal with it. Any low attacks will stop it. Batman's version anyway. I don't know if there's any other ones in the game, but Batman's low attacks will stop it. Not overheads, jumping attacks will stop it as well. But there's loads of other things. I'll put it in my guide, don't worry. Okay, oh, I missed the trait. Okay, can I anti-air that? I did, but not much good after that. I took loads of damage there considering I absorbed it. You take all the damage when you absorb a move, so he's jumping 3, which is probably what he did. Does a lot of damage, so I used the X there. Now I get a bit of a setup, which I did nothing with, but I have no meter now. Is this going to be the end? Chip damage. Oh. Okay, I think this is going to be it. He's going to use his trait, and there's not much I can do. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty good trait. It's got a lot of uses. Okay, I got hit straight away. I don't know what I was doing. Now, there are moments in the game that I've had where I've wanted to do like an instant uppercut down 2, but I always get like a swamp hands or some other move like that. And it's really annoying when that happens. I'm not sure. It happens commonly to me. I feel anyway, but I don't know. It might just be because I'm pressing down back really fast or something crazy like that. Okay, using the X to try and even up the damage, get a bit of a setup. Oh, I'm not very good with a setup there. I don't have one planned out, which is something I need to actually do. I should. Oh, fuck. You know, didn't punish that at all. That was so punished. That'd be like 6% health. and I wasn't sure how long you stay on the ground for that, so I threw the second one immediately, which is not a good idea. Okay, so he's threatening me with those and using it as a mix-up opportunity. Anti-air, good. Now he always tries to backdash here, so I tried to follow it with a jumping attack, try and catch him most of the time. I'm going to get all my trait for this. Now sometimes you will snap out of it if they're on low health, but most of the time you can try and finish it off. I expected him to jump forward both of those times actually, so that's what I did, the grabs. Okay, I'm trying to think, what should I do? Again, I'm probably just going to spend 1 meter. I don't know if he's going to waste it all. A lot of people do. He did waste it all, and he had loads of health, so I only used one to just... Why did I use one? I have no idea. That means it reduced it from 33% to 30. so what I thought was a good idea at the time was not a good idea. Oh, that move seems really good as an anti-air. Ah, good. Finally punished, because most of the time he'll backdash from that. And I didn't do the proper thing. That's annoying. Okay, got him. Got him. Okay, so I need to follow this up now. I'm thinking an overhead, and so I'll do my cleaver move, because I don't do that very often. But he parried it, which is a bit annoying. And after he's done this target combo, again, he always backdashes quite often. I'm trying to always follow him up. So I'm trying to figure out a way to punish him for that, because I can't seemingly punish him with a normal combo. So that cleaver move seems pretty good. Oh, that reached a lot further than I expected it to. So he's a gadget character, I imagine. He can seemingly use it repeatedly, and he parried my trait again. I expected him to jump over me. I dashed out. I'm surprised I don't do that more often. That is a good thing. It worked out well, although when I tried to attack him it failed a bit. Okay, block. Now hopefully he can't get out now, so... Oh, fudge. Parry and a trait again. And a bit of chip damage for the win. Okay, am I going to use this tree? No, I didn't think so. Oh. Now I was trying to EX that, because then you get a piece of armor, but apparently I didn't. So... I'm trying to gauge how much health I've lost. I'm probably going to use 3 bars. I don't think any more is necessary. I used 2 bars and 1. Okay. Oh, he's ready for that. Okay, using it as mix-up opportunity. Saw it coming this time. Oh, here we go, into a combo. Careful, that seems like an overhead there, which is really quite difficult. Okay, I'm getting a bit... swamped here. Ah, that's a pun on Solomon Grundy. A rubbish one. But, anyway. Yeah, that's an overhead move. Even the explosion seems like an overhead move, which is a bit crazy. I don't think I'm going to win this, because it's really hard to make comebacks on this game. Especially against a good opponent like this. So, I don't know how many he's won. Don't care. But anyway, let's continue on. Use the TV straight away. I have no quarrel with using it. I'm trying to stay away from him using it. Oh, okay. Used it at a good moment there after he's jumped at me for ages. I'm pretty good at blocking jump-ins now, it seems. I tried to follow up his backdash again. Did it a bit too early. Now, I have to be careful about being in the corner here, because he does like to... Oh, his main bread and butter has a target combo in it. Can I punish this? No. Oh. Okay, good. I got him. Do a combo. Get your trait. Thank you. Whew. Took me ages to get that. I haven't had that in ages yet. So, okay, I'm going to use that pipe, and I think he knows it as well. And you get a good free combo here. I don't know how long it lasts, so maybe I could have put a grave rot, and then gone into the trait, and I messed it up a bit. But maybe I should have done the stage transition. I'm not sure. There we go. Get rid of those bats. That should be punishable, but I was a bit far away. Get off me. Okay, get a bit of room. Now, is he going to do... Oh, okay, I was expecting a straight stage transition there. Now, because often he will just put down one bat. Even though he's only got 1, he'll use it, and it's the same effect as 3. It's still a thing, whereas if I get hit, he can go into a full damage combo, so I have to block it. Or I guess I might be able to use my walking corpse a little bit more, because then I'm only actually blocking 1 instead of 3. Like so. Oh, that was so... I got 4. Did I get 4? No, I didn't. No. I absorbed 3, and then he absorbed my move. And I can't believe he can do that stage transition when I'm above him. But fair enough. That's that one gone. So as you can see, he's a very good player. I've definitely met my match here. Now there are some more matches. I will post those later. I hope you enjoyed them. Now there's definitely things I've learned from fighting this guy, as well as going into training mode afterwards and finding out more stuff about his parry and such. So I wouldn't mind some more rematches. That would be great. Yeah, super fun. Thanks for watching.